We at Kia believe that movement inspires ideas. Beginning with bicycles back in 1945. Since then, we have been putting people on the move for over 75 years.
Our belief is firm and unwavering. When we move, we meet new people and experience new worlds.
Movement allows us to discover new ideas and gain new perspectives.
And in the end, we get inspired.
That's why we create mobility solutions that give you the space to get inspired and more time to bring your ideas to life.
The belief that movement inspires ideas is why the Kia brand exists.
It's what drives us to put our best foot forward every single day.
But the more we help people to move and connect them with the world around them, the more stress we are putting on our planet.
Nature is being sacrificed in exchange for the freedom of movement.
When we tried to move fast, somewhere in the world slowed down.
When we try to go further, some places stop moving entirely. Our aim is to create movement that inspires, but across the globe, many dreams have been discarded and much inspiration has been lost.
This is the dilemma of movement.
And it's a problem
that we all need to tackle together.
Now, more than ever, we as a mobility company have a responsibility to the environment. We acknowledge that we are part of the problem, but we believe that we can also play a big part in the solution. Today, we share our vision for the future of sustainable mobility. Every move we make, whether big or small, will be made in a more sustainable way through innovation inspired by nature. Our aim is to protect, prevent, and reduce the negative impact that movement has on nature. For us at Kia, nature is the biggest source of inspiration out there. We know that the truly meaningful change always starts from within. That's why the first step we are taking toward our vision begins inside of Kia. In line with our vision of becoming sustainable mobility solutions provider, we commit to achieve carbon neutrality by 2045. And to do so, all the energy we use will be clean. And all the products we create will be engineered to diminish harmful impact on the environment. Going further, we bring about tangible contributions to climate change through various internal and external activities under the 3 S's: sustainable energy, sustainable mobility, and sustainable planet. First, for the sustainable energy, we'll achieve RE100 by 2040. All electric energies used at our manufacturing site will be 100% renewable energy by 2030 at overseas site and by 2040 at domestic site. And to speed up our transition to clean energy, we'll establish a solar power generation system at our manufacturing plant in Korea, China, the United States, and India. In addition, all vehicles used at our business site will be EVs by 2030. But we envision much more. To help foster hydrogen society, we plan to use hydrogen fuel cell power generation technology as an energy source at all our work sites over the mid to long term. Second, in line with our planet strategy to become a global leader in sustainable mobility, Kia is on its way to all-electric future with 11 EVs in the market by 2026. Our product lineup in Europe will be fully electric by 2035, followed by other major markets by 2040, and ultimately all global markets by 2045. Meanwhile, our first dedicated EV, the EV6, recently became a world-first car to achieve a carbon footprint certification from the Carbon Trust, a global climate change and sustainability consultancy. And in addition to EVs, we will introduce hydrogen fuel cell vehicle lineups starting in 2028. Third, we are taking proactive approach when it comes to sustainable planet. Carbon neutrality doesn't mean carbon-free. Despite our effort, there will always be harmful emissions out there. That's why we are also paying close attention to carbon offsetting. And we think Kia's upcoming blue carbon programs will be one of the most effective approaches. Through external partnership, we will contribute to recycling of marine plastic waste that is polluting the ocean. But there is still another way of increasing our positive contribution to the environment, and that is the creation of a virtuous recycling loop. 20% of all Kia vehicles' plastic parts will be made from recycled plastics by 2030. We will run pilot project for the commercial reuse of EV batteries by working with the local energy partners to recover and transform end-of-life batteries into energy storage system. Our vision for sustainable future is very clear and ambitious. For us, it's not only about reaching the goal we set, it's about setting a vision that will inspire others to join this movement and to make a difference in our world.
The ocean has always been a source of inspiration for us throughout history and a symbol of mankind's progress. But the ocean is truly the source of life on Earth. And it's also the largest carbon dioxide reservoir, storing more carbon than all the forests combined, while producing over half of the world's oxygen. The ocean, covering more than 70% of Earth, regulates the climate of the entire planet, and it serves as home for marine life on which we as a species depend. To recover the time that we have lost and to undo the harm that we have caused to nature, we must go beyond our own individual targets. And as every great achievement of mankind has not been done alone, we at Kia believe that solutions for a sustainable future cannot be achieved by one single organization. Rather, we need to create a movement where we all work together towards the same goal. For that, we believe that private organizations must work collaboratively and join forces with those that are exploring new ways through technology and innovative ideas and solutions of creating a positive impact for the environment. Therefore, our vision for a sustainable mobility, it's not only to transform our products and service, but also to transform the connected ecosystem of our business, where other partners will be invited to join in building a sustainable future. And it's under the same purpose that we are excited to join hands with the Ocean Cleanup, a non-profit foundation that has been proactively working with technology in order to find solutions and create a sustainable movement for our oceans. We have big plans and many meaningful initiatives in store. So let's go and meet our newest partner, the Ocean Cleanup. Hi, Boyan.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to finally meet as well. It's great to have you guys on board. It really feels like a natural synergy. Mission is to rid the world's oceans of plastic, and to achieve that, we're really focusing on two parts. On one hand, we are trying to clean up the plastic that's already in the ocean. It doesn't go away by itself. And on the other hand, there's still, of course, a lot of plastic flowing into the ocean every day, thousands of tons every day. So if we can intercept it in those rivers, we believe that's the fastest way to stop more plastic from going to the ocean.
It's quite a challenge, but we are really happy to be part of that.
It's great to see Kia move in the right direction, right, in terms of sustainability. So that really matches, I think, our ethos. This problem is too big to solve by ourselves. So we need a lot of partners, not just for funding, but also in terms of the actual operations, the actual, manufacturing and everything we need to do. It feels like a really natural collaboration, and excited to have you guys on board.
Together, we believe that we can create a new movement, a movement that will inspire others to join us, protecting the future of our planet.
It all started from nature. Through nature's inspiration, we discover new and creative solutions to innovate the way we move. Plastic waste and discarded fishing nets that threaten our oceans are upcycled and reborn with a new purpose. And with the serenity of nature, the Kia Concept EV9 comes to life. Now, what we've learned from nature takes us back to where it all started, for a more sustainable future. Innovation inspired by nature. The Kia Concept EV9.
Again, we acknowledge that we are part of the problem, and we take our responsibilities seriously. That is why we design with the future in mind. The Concept EV9 represents our vision. It's a preview of the second model in our dedicated EV lineup and the first all-electric SUV, following in the footsteps of the Kia EV6. But there is much more behind our latest concept vehicle. Creating a purposely designed electric SUV is simply not enough. We want to make a product that not only takes you to your destination, but creates meaningful human experiences. They are meant to enable you to feel an emotional connection to our products and our brand, and maybe even to nature. We believe our collective efforts must have a positive impact on the world. The Concept EV9 serves as a clear sign of Kia's commitment to sustainable mobility in the future. The world presents us with a multidimensional and rich balance of opposite and often contrasting concepts. This idea is reflected in our design identity: opposites united. As for the Concept EV9, we believe the tension that lies in the contrasts between nature and machine can actually lead us to a better and more sustainable way forward. The Concept EV9 is inspired by what we call bold for nature. For Kia, nature is where we start. We are not superficially copying nature, but learning from it. We embrace all that nature has to offer and try to understand the laws of how it works. We aim to apply what we learn in all the materials we use and the ways we use them. Therefore, our mission is to provide the most rewarding experiences to our customers, from the first to the very last step of our customer journey. Discarded materials, such as ocean waste, pose serious threats to marine life, but we know they can be turned into purposeful and sustainable materials. We want to not just simply recycle what we find in our oceans, but rather upcycle and transform such waste into tactile fabrics. Since we look to water for inspiration, we use recycled fish nets for the flooring, while the seats and fabric were made from recycled plastic bottles and wool fiber. Remaining true to our commitment to sustainability, we chose vegan leather for the interior to reduce animal skin processing and create a smaller carbon footprint. As a matter of fact, we at Kia intend to completely phase out the use of leathers in our vehicles. As you can see, beginning with the Concept EV9, we are trying to live up to our responsibilities. I welcome you to come along as we embark on our journey towards sustainable mobility. So please, join us next week at the LA Auto Show to learn more about the Concept EV9, as well as experience it in person. From all of us at Kia, thank you.
Ever since the beginning, we've found new ways of moving around, to see new worlds, live new experiences, and discover new perspectives and ideas. But what so greatly advanced us has also hurt our greatest source of inspiration: nature. We started moving so fast that we lost sight of where we came from. We took so much, but forgot to give back. So let's step back. Step back and realize that we can do better. That more than ever, we need nature to lead the way to a fully sustainable future. Whether we move in small steps or giant leaps, there's only one possible way forward. We must act together. Act, not talk, because deeds go beyond words. Collaboration goes beyond selfishness. Sustainability goes beyond technology. And nature must go beyond profit. It's simple. If nature is the most inspiring force out there, there's no innovation without it. Kia, movement that inspires.